My dear, someone whispered your name, and suddenly all my wounds began bleeding again. I just heard your name. My silence shattered like glass. Someone mentioned you, and the universe paused, like it still remembers us. They said you're happy now. My soul flinched louder than my heart. A message came. You laughed today. Why does joy sound like betrayal? Someone asked if I miss you. I didn't answer. My pulse did. I heard you still talk about me. So why do I feel buried? The message said you've changed. I wondered if you finally became who I prayed for. They said you're fine. Why does that feel like a goodbye? Someone told me you're healing. So why do I feel sick again? The universe delivered your name, but it felt more like a warning than a blessing. A voice said you're with someone new. My bones remembered your touch. They told me you've moved on. My silence did too. The message didn't mention me, but my heart screamed between the lines. Someone said you're glowing now. I wonder if it's my love burning in you. I received your name today, like a prayer lost in reverse. They said you smiled. I remembered what it cost me to create that smile. Someone whispered you found peace. I wonder whose war you escaped. The message was casual. My reaction wasn't. Someone mentioned you in passing. I'm still stuck in the pause. They said you're alive and well. I grieved you anyway. I heard you're thriving, so why does it feel like I'm starving? The message said nothing deep, but it drowned me. They spoke your name with ease. I bled quietly. You were just a sentence in their story. In mine, your every page. Someone said you miss me. I didn't know ghosts had feelings. I got a message about you. My hands forgot how to be steady. They asked if I still love you. I changed the subject. The words were simple. She's doing well. But my chest caved in. A friend spoke of you. My mind couldn't unhear it. They said you asked about me. Tell them I still ache in your shape. Someone said you found someone softer. I guess my fire burned too bright. I got your update, but I'm stuck in the last version of us. They said you regret nothing. I regret everything. Your name arrived like a storm. No forecast, just impact. Someone mentioned your laughter. I remembered our silence. They said you're distant now. I whispered, she always was. A message said you're glowing. I remembered how dim you looked when I loved you. Someone called you lucky. I smiled like a liar. Your name was spoken, my ribs didn't take it well. The message ended. but the ache didn't. They said you forgave me. I didn't forgive myself. Someone told me you loved me once. The past tense killed me. A message came, but my healing didn't. They said your eyes have changed. I wonder if they still search for me. Someone whispered your memory. I screamed in mine. They said your new lover reminds you of me. I pity them, your name again, my heart again. A message about you arrived. My scars stood up in response. They said you're softer now. I wonder who broke you gently. Someone said your heart's full again. I remember when it was mine. Your name showed up. My soul shut down. I received word about you. But my body already knew. They asked if I still care. Even my bones blushed. Someone said you asked about me. Why now? They told me you're healing well. I envy your peace. Your name reached my ears. My past started screaming. They said you learned to love better. Why not with me? I got news of you. My hands remembered their emptiness. The update was simple. My grief wasn't. Someone said you're coming back. I'm not ready to shatter again. They told me you're glowing. I wonder what dimmed me. The message said, she's okay. I'm not. Someone said your soul looks free. Mine still limps. They mentioned you in joy. I met it with silence. The message came in peace. I read it like war. Someone said you healed fast. I wondered if you ever bled. They told me you remember me. I've never forgotten. Your name returned today. So did my ache. Someone said you've changed. My scars agreed. They said you're still beautiful. I flinched anyway. I got a message. My heartbeat paused on your syllables. Someone said you speak kindly of me. That hurts more. They told me you smile more now. I wonder who paid. The message said she's safe. Then why do I feel haunted? Someone said your laugh is louder now. Did you bury me with it? I heard you sing again. The silence misses you. They said your eyes shine. Mine still search. A message came. I haven't breathed since. They said you still wear the necklace. I still wear the ache. Your name showed up in casual talk. My entire soul reacted. Someone said you're in love. I didn't ask who. They mentioned your peace. I swallowed mine. I got news. You're happy. I'm haunted. They said you're finally free. So why does my heart still wear chains? Someone spoke of you gently. I remembered our storms. They said you're still breathing, I'm still holding mine. They said your eyes don't hold pain anymore. Mine still memorize your last glance. A message said you're loved now. I asked, is it the right kind? They told me you got everything you prayed for. I wasn't on the list. Someone mentioned you found peace. I envy the person who gave it to you. They said you don't talk about me. I talk to you daily in my head. Your name came wrapped in laughter. My heart didn't get the joke. They told me you're someone's dream now. I still wake up crying. Someone said you're healing fast. I guess I was just the wound. They said you're doing fine. I'm doing fragments. Your name arrived gently. My body responded like a battlefield. They said you stopped missing me. I never started. A message said you're safe. Why do I still worry? They said your voice changed. I hope it still sings forgiveness. Someone told me you found yourself. I was scared you'd find someone else. They said you've forgotten the past. My bones still rehearse it. The message was light. My soul went dark. They said your skin glows now. I miss lighting you up. Your name was just noise to them. It was thunder to me. Someone said you're finally okay. So why do I feel erased? They said you don't flinch at my name anymore. I still flinch at yours. Your name was mentioned. The silence that followed said everything. They said you're stronger now. I remember the girl who needed me. Someone said you never looked back. I never stopped. They told me you're someone else's home. I'm still homeless. A message came about you. My breath didn't. They said you're unfazed. I'm still on fire. Someone said you laugh differently now. I wonder what hurt you into that version. They said you're rebuilding. I'm still ruins. They said your memories of me are soft. Mine have teeth. They told me you moved. My heart hasn't. Someone said you're happier now. I couldn't ask why. They said you've changed numbers. I still dial the old one in my dreams. The message didn't mention love. I read between every letter. They said you look free. I wonder what chains you left behind. Your name appeared in a poem. I bled on the punctuation. They said, you speak with light now. I remember the shadows. Someone told me you found God. I found you first. They said your voice is calm now. Mine still trembles. They said you're quiet lately. I hope it's not the same silence I once gave you. They told me you stopped searching. I hope you weren't looking for me. Your name was sent like a breeze. It hit like a storm. They said you've forgiven everything, especially yourself. A message came. You're okay. I'm not ready for that truth. They said you're no longer mine, but my soul still signs your name. They told me your smile returned. Mine left with you. Someone said you're the same person. I hope they're lying. They said your friends still ask about me. I ask the stars about you. They said you're distant now. I know, I've been orbiting you for years. A message came through. Your name was the wound. They said you're loved right. I was never right. They said you don't hate me. I wish you did. It would hurt less. Someone told me you deleted everything. I still saved the silence. They said you're doing well. Why does my chest still collapse? Your name came floating. It sunk me. They said you're dancing again. I wonder if my ghost leads. They said you forgot me. I replied with a quiet breakdown. The message ended with your name. So did my stability. They said you're finding light. I still wander in your shadow. Someone said you grew wings. I still sleep on our broken nest. They told me you smile when you hear my name. I cry when I hear yours. They said your world is calm now. I was your storm. They said you don't visit our places. I haunt them alone. A message said you're happy. I'm haunted. They said you're in love. My heart never left. They said you finally love yourself. I hope I didn't ruin that path. Someone said you don't believe in soulmates anymore. I do because of you. They told me you sing again. I remember the silence between us. They said your world is colorful now. I was always black and white. They said you're laughing louder. I only hear echoes. They said your tears stopped. Mine haven't. They said you no longer write about me. I still write you as poetry. They said you're lighter now. I hope my weight didn't leave bruises. They said you feel safe now. I ache with guilt. They told me you've forgiven the past. I still relive it nightly. They said you're unrecognizable. I'd still know your silence anywhere. Someone said you stopped checking in. I still wait for a message. They said you walk differently now, like you're not carrying ghosts. They told me you don't need closure. I'm still knocking. They said you finally rest. I haven't slept since you left. They said your pain is gone. I'm still its echo. They said you're no longer mine. My soul disagrees. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more.